Good morning, students, faculty, and staff. Welcome to the WDCS announcements for Monday, February 26, 2024. Today is an odd day. The word of the day is opprobrium. It means strong disapproval from a large amount of people. There was a lot of opprobrium from students about the school's plan to require all students to wear high heels to class. Cheerleading has practice today. The Black History Month talent show rehearsals are today and Wednesday after school. The Black History Month show will be at 6:30 p.m. on Thursday in the cafeteria. Test prep sessions are today after school. Chorus auditions for the next year are today after school in the music room. Please have a song prepared. The deadline to order Pi Day shirts is today. Shirts are $12 and you can pay in the front office.
Show your appreciation for Women's History Month. Join us on March 20th for an evening of poems, music, and dance to celebrate women's history and support the class of 2026. Suggested donation is $4 at the door.
I was born in 1797 in Ulster County, New York. I grew up as a slave and spent my childhood in the state of Charles Hardenberg with my parents, Elizabeth and James Bonfrey, and my 10 siblings. I was sold 4 times to 4 different slave owners from 1802 to 1826. As a slave, I was separated from my family and wasn't allowed to have any relationships with anyone. I was also beaten and harassed. I was later forced to marry another slave named Thomas and had 3 children. In 1826, I escaped from my enslaved owner, John Dumont, with my infant daughter, Sophia. After my escape, I went to court to fight for my son's custody after he was illegally sold at 5 years old. 2 years later, in 1828, I became the first African-American woman to go against a white man in court and win the case. After moving to Kingston, New York, I joined the Methodist community who shared my political views. I received a message from God who told me to leave Kingston and spread my gospel words to others. On May 29, 1851, I preached my most famous speech, Ain't I a Woman? During the Civil War, I helped recruit African-American soldiers and helped organize supplies for the Union Army. My work was so well known that I was even invited to meet President Lincoln. For the rest of my life, I continued to travel and speak to crowds until I was in my 80s. Today, I am known to be one of the most famous abolitionists and women's rights activists in American history. Who am I? I am Sojourner Truth.
Do you know which book is printed the most each year? If you guessed the Christian Bible, you're wrong. Believe it or not, the answer is the IKEA catalog. The catalog prints more than 200 million copies each year, which beats the Bible. Lots of people would love to find a unicorn. Right now in Providence, Rhode Island, you just might be able to. For weeks now, tiny 3D printed unicorns have been popping up all over town. Some are hidden, some are in plain sight. The unicorns are about 2 inches tall and are various bright, cheerful colors. Nobody has a clue who's making and hiding unicorns, but everyone is loving the experience. We'd like to wish happy birthday to Hannah St. Gerard.
Thank you for tuning in, House. Have an epic day, and we'll see you tomorrow. And that's a wrap.